there was this guy, Wayno Drano, and he was crazy. And Tim Davis, who ran the club, told him, you got to do something. You know, you're a weird act. You need to shock the audience in some way. So Wayne went up and drank like Comet or something and then threw up on the stage. And Tim was like, what was that? He goes, you told me to shock the audience. He threw up on the stage.
Wayno Drano.
What?
His name was Wayno
Drano. You know what? He back then it was in the meatpacking district on 14th, the club, and there were always hookers around. It's like late 80s, early 90s. There were hookers everywhere at that time. And Wayne picked up a hooker one night and halfway through the session realized that it was a drag queen and came in the next day and goes, you know, I already gave him the money, so I let him finish.
The commitment to the bit.
I'm like, oh, that's funny.
There's a great most of my references are going to be British comedians, so just brace yourself. There's a guy, Ian Cognito, who he wasn't mainstream, but he had a documentary made about him after he died, and he was known as the most banned comic. He would go into places and he would carry a hammer. He'd go up on stage, he'd hammer into the wall, and then hammer the nail in, and then he'd hang his hat and he'd say, "This tells you two things about me. First, I don't give a shit. And second, I've got a hammer." And so
ironically, Johnny Vegas did give a shit.
He did. See, it's different art forms.
Different art forms.
This is maybe my favorite episode so far.
This is really I don't know where this episode's going. And the funny thing is I said, let's do this episode because I have something serious to talk about. And we're like, this is the stupidest shit we've ever talked about.
Well, I don't know what you're going to talk about, but I wonder if this will lead us into it.